you are allowed to film.
Anything I can see. It's not. I'm trying to get it over to you because I'm not sure you understand the concept of I can film anything I can see in a public place.
I've said you can.
Are we in public?
We are in public. Yes, you're not educating me.
Yeah, anything but that. I mean, I'll try, but one thing I'm not going to be able to do is.
Yes, you're not educating me.
Some of you might remember the Kevin the Twactor from the New Holland in Basildon. I don't think I've ever had, in 4 years of doing this, I don't think I've ever had such a contradictory confrontation other than Kevin the Twactor. Again, new records being set in the old thing, and it's just going to blow your socks off this one.
We are in public.
I can film anything I can see in a public place.
I've said you can. You're not educating me.
Oh my God.
Now, there have been viewers in the past who have said that there's no way that you can get the same content again and again and again from the same spot. And that obviously, I know these guys and I've arranged it with them previously. All I can do is swear to you on my eternal soul that this is absolutely 100% real. And due to the incredible nature of what you're about to see, the requested video, which is just a vlog of Southend Seafront, will now be moved to the back of the videos while we... But I would plead with you, even if you don't think it is real, just try and imagine that it's real, because I can assure you it absolutely is 100% real. It's, yet again, the arcades on Southend Seafront in Essex. This is the 4th time, and I should, as always, point out that loads of other people were filming, including themselves, the street cameras, the police cameras, the traffic cameras, the hidden cameras, the front dash cam camera, the back dash cam cameras, the satellite cameras looking from space, and lastly, but not leastly, my little camera. Out of all the white knuckle rides that you can have down Southend Seafront, buckle up. It's unusual for me, but even I was left speechless on this one. How can you be so consistently wrong and invalid about something? Christ's sakes. Come back, Baldy, all is forgiven.
Oh my God. I think we're near 8 o'clock now, isn't it? Probably. So they've got a gift shop over there. It's 10 to 7, so let's do it this way to the pier. It distracts everyone from the real organ grinder. Down your legs. What happened? Oh, an injured lady. And hey, there you go, we found. I don't know whether or not they picked up on my thingy. Hello mate, you alright? You alright? You alright?
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, go on.
All it literally is the
video recording.
Let me come around this side, sorry.
Yeah, you're alright.
I can't see a thing. Go on.
So
there you go.
all it is, mate, is the owners of the seafront, the owners of the owners of businesses down here.
Okay.
Let's just ask the people not to record.
Really?
In Inwards.
It's camera over there,
It's only because we have kids inside, mate. Come on. That's all it is.
So it's not my fault, is it? I've got kids.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's
It
just
doesn't. If they come out,
we get plenty of issues with parents coming out and kicking off with people with cameras.
you've got to be joking, man.
No,
you got a camera
look.
there.
Yeah, but mine's
that recorded?
Mine's for people's safety, yes. Sir.
Right, so you're supposed to tell the person when you're recording, aren't you?
Are you one of these people that goes around the cameras and argues?
Well, no, I'm just saying it is a because if I want to claim that footage, then I can do that through subject access request.
Okay.
That's the difference between me and you. I'm a member of public.
Yeah.
Like this is my
I'm
private
not sure what you're trying to achieve.
activity.
I'm literally
Achieve?
saying to
I'm making
you,
a film of Southend Seafront.
don't put the kids inside the thing. It's a bit strange.
Or anything I can see.
Yeah, but
I mean, yeah, I've got
but we don't know what
responsibility.
you're doing with that footage.
Doesn't matter what you know.
Yeah, but
What you know is not my
mean.
interest, is it?
Yeah, it's one of them really boring things where people want to come up and record someone doing their job. It's
Yeah.
very boring.
Right.
It's very boring.
I mean, I
They've
understand
asked
it.
you not to record.
Who?
I've just said to you that you can't
Sorry.
record. You can record anything you want on the road.
Thank you, thank you. I can record anything I can see.
Yeah, but you're just being one of them people. I don't understand
Not at all,
it.
not at
I don't
all.
get why
You don't.
do
I
do
can see you. I don't understand. But the under Section 33 of the Criminal Justice Act, I can film anything I can see.
And children.
And children.
Oh, right.
Yep. Anything I can
You
see.
feel good filming children, just clarify.
I can film
There's
anything I
lots of
can see.
children around here, so-
Under my legal right is to I can film anything I can see.
No one's trying
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. You don't have to touch me, do you? I haven't touched you, have I?
your attention.
Are you filming? You're not filming.
Why do you need to film?
Well, why do you need to touch me?
Hold on a second, mate.
But why you don't need to touch people, though, do you?
If no one wants to take your rights away.
Yeah, but like, you see what I mean? I'm acting perfectly within the law. I'm touching people. Like, I'm not making a beef out of it.
Right, now just to outline what happened on that opening interaction. Two security operatives came out of their domain, their business, into the public space. One of them was filming but failed to notify the data subject that he was filming, which is a breach of GDPR, and the other laid hands on a member of public, which while he's not on the film, he does go along to admit. Also, in a stinging irony, he then does a revenge film. You know what that is, filming me back on his own personal phone. And it is a stinging irony because as he would have taken that picture of me, which I do catch on film, he would have captured children who would have been in the background in the Adventure Island theme park, which was directly behind me, which is themselves contravening their slightly disturbing obsession about filming children, which they go on and on and on about. Not breach of GDPR by a member of the public, but by a corporation, an operative corporation it would be. Now, I don't know any auditing channel that's ever made a successful or even an attempt to proceed with a GDPR breach, so I did a little bit of research. And it's very interesting. Look at this. It says here that if a business breaches GDPR, it can face a substantial fine of up to £17.5 million, or 4% of annual global turnover. This is alongside other enforcement actions like earnings, reprimand, and enforcement notices from the Information Commissioner's Office, the ICO. Now, beyond these financial penalties, the GDPR breach can also lead to significant reputational damage, loss of business, loss of trust and customers, and other potential lawsuits from claims of compensation from affected individuals, which in this case I would be one. But I'm not the only one. There is another channel which escapes me right now, but I think the guy was Australian and he'd been all around the entire world. And he has a sub-channel that explores different amusement arcades and the games therein. But in all of his travels, he's never had the experience that he had at this particular arcade, Circus. So it would be interesting to find out whether he would be interested in putting his name behind it. He has a big channel. That's about 50,000, but his other channel has millions. So in terms of loss of reputational damage. So this could potentially be rather damaging for the business. To that end, I would urge some sort of caution or training to the operative from the business about holidaymaker filming. Because it's happened again and again and again, and it's hypocritical and I don't understand it. What is it they're so worried about? It can't be children if they're there going to do it themselves. Surely not. But there would be two stipulations that I would expect before making it.
He said I can't film children.
Yeah. One would be that if they make a privacy complaint, I would abuse of the privacy complaint procedure, which I do anticipate as one of the other operatives happened to note my channel, EA Recorded, to my surprise, as I haven't had many views recently. So that's the first stipulation. The other one would be that I have to generate enough revenue from this content to fund any proceedings, as I would anticipate that such proceedings wouldn't come for free. So basically, I can raise enough money, and if they make a privacy complaint, I think it would be interesting to see what would happen if you make a report to the ICO. So if you want to donate towards that, or indeed have an opinion otherwise, please let me know in the comments. It would be interesting.
Beef out of it. I'm not. Well, no, because I'm not going to make my point about you touching
Okay,
people.
you make your point.
You
I'll
don't.
make my point.
I might not. I might have a condition where I don't want to be touched. So what right do you think you've got to touch people?
Well, I touched your t-shirt.
You touched me, yeah.
Okay.
Well, what was the necessity for that? You were saying about what's my necessity to film. What was his necessity? Hang on, before we talk about necessity to film, what was his necessity to touch me? I haven't touched you. I wouldn't touch you, not without asking you. I'm not making a deal of it. I'm just saying, if you did that, if you did it to someone else, they could.
Can I talk now?
Not really, not until I finish my sentence.
Well, there's no
because,
point, is there?
well, go on, say what you're going to say then, and then I'll.
So all I was saying is, no one wants to infringe on your rights. Okay. All we are asking.
He said I can't film.
But let me finish. And he said that, mate, I'll listen to you.
I can film anything I can see. You've got to get that through your...
Mate, let me just... Can I talk for a second?
Well, yeah, but...
No one wants to infringe on your rights, okay?
Yeah.
All we ask...
Well, he just said I can't film.
Mate, can I finish?
I can film anything I can see.
I know no one's saying you can't, okay?
He just said I can't. He's saying like I can't film children or something.
Listen.
Yeah.
All we're asking, right, is no one wants to infringe your rights, okay?
Everyone's free to ask.
The problem we've had, right, is where people have come down, they've been recorded, people in the arcades, in the pubs and whatnot, got their children there, they've come out.
I've got children.
Can I just finish? They've come out and it's escalated big arguments and we've had to separate actual fights from people rowing because they don't want their kids on camera.
Not me though.
No, I'm not saying it is you. Right?
I'm a holiday maker. I'm allowed to film anything I can see.
Absolutely, you are allowed to film
anything I can see. I mean, I could stand in front of someone's front room, right? But then they could say, oh, that's harassment. If I was following an individual around and you know, sticking it in their face, stuff like that. Listen, if I was touching them.
Why are you being argumentative?
It's not, I'm trying to get it over to you because I'm not sure you understand the concept of I can film anything I can see in a public place.
I've said you can.
Are we in public place?
We are in public, yes. You're not educating me, I know.
So he might as well get out of the way. I mean, this is what he said to his teacher at school.
Yes, you're not educating me.
Yeah, anything but that. I mean, I'll try, but one thing I'm not going to be able to do...
You're not educating me.
Resist the tyranny and stand steady, but one thing you're never going to do...
Yes, you're not educating me.
Well, you have to admit, he's very determined in that regard.
You're not educating me. You're not educating me. I know this. What I'm saying to you is...
He said I can't film children.
Oh my God.
He said I can't film children. I can film anything I can see.
All we are asking, okay, listen, all we're asking, right, is if you would politely refrain from filming the arcades and premises where there are children, because...
Asking, so you're requesting?
Yes.
Okay, can I politely refuse?
Hold on a second.
Can
the reason being,
yeah,
is because we've had this before, okay, and we've had to separate children between people, right?
That's not my problem, is it?
Oh, I know it's not your problem, but it will be your problem if someone starts coming out and fighting you, and then you're going to be like, oh, security.
Yeah, but that's my...
police.
Yeah, but that's my security, isn't it?
No,
I'm not expecting you to to ensure my security.
But you would be when you're on the floor getting your ass kicked.
The only thing, I mean, that wouldn't be down to you. You could stand there and watch me getting the ass kicked. I saw a machete fight down here, and I saw you standing. Not you. Not you. But, you know,
these are not stab proofs.
It's not.
We're not the police.
Exactly.
What do you
it's
want them
not
to
your
do?
responsibility. You're not letting me finish now, are you? My security, my privacy, is not your responsibility. As is the same with these people here. These people don't listen.
But it is
listen. You're not letting me finish.
They're in
If they want, right. And now, are you recording in that private premises?
With CCTV for the private room.
Right. And I can request, anyone can request that footage if they appear on it under the GDPR subject access request. Do you accept that? A SAR request. So there's no difference between this, wherever I want to do with this, or that's in there, or indeed that's why you've got that obligation working for a corporation to make it clear as a data handler that you're filming someone, even though it's pointing up in the air. I want to run a sort of hypothetical past you. Right? I mean, like, first of all, there's all these lights, and there's the ancient part of the building.
I'm not going to talk away with the camera on. I'll be respectfully and have a conversation.
Well, you don't know I'm filming, not do you? Like, there's only 5 minutes, right? Look, I just want to run a hypothetical.
I'll be respectful. Do you want to turn off and have a chat?
Say like somebody came past. Oh, you don't want to talk. Where's the tall guy who goes? He sort of like does the bouncing down there. He knows exactly who I am and like how, like Right, so I'm all right to continue then. Now. So I was just going to say, if there was some sort of a crime against one of your customers or something, and I was the only one to catch it on camera, you'd want the footage, wouldn't you?
We've got footage in all our venues.
Yeah, say we was in an angle where you hadn't caught it, and like if it was something significant. In New York, a plane crashed into a building, and fortunately, some people filmed it, and we all watch it now, don't we? It's just a public right. The guy who does the security down there, he knows exactly who I am, and he would be surprised. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that you don't know.
I'm not going to talk with you while you've got a camera in my face.
In your face. What? So even though you've got a camera.
No, I'll have a chat with you. I'll give you some respect. You can do that.
No, well, I'll tell you off when it runs out. I mean, there's a camera over there collecting data on you. I mean, okay, all right. You want to do it that way? You can do it that way. So anyway, where were we? I'll continue now. Are you right, bro? You remember me, don't you? I'm surprised at it. To be honest with you. I can't believe they've done it yet again. They've come over. All I'm doing, he says to me, can we politely ask you not to film? I said, okay, I'll politely refuse. I mean, it's fine if they want to call the police. And, I'm just making the hypothetical. Imagine if something happened here, a crime, plane came out of the sky, whatever, I filmed it, the footage would suddenly be wanted, wouldn't it? If someone committed a crime or stole something and I caught it and it hadn't been caught in any other camera or whatever, then it...
Now, as some of you may be aware from times past, that it has been my continuous and prevailing wish not to get in anyone's way. However, out of all the decisions that this individual has made, as to laying hands on people, for example, the decision now to take out his phone and record not only myself on his personal phone, but also a myriad of other people, including all the children that were on the ride behind me, who you can hear screaming, the adventure playground theme park, and therefore bringing the threat against the company you're working for potentially thousands of pounds, millions of pounds, it says here, of lost revenue and lost respects from custom via the potential report to the ICO. The lack of learning skill that he's very determined to keep hold of, something that might be advisable to work at a little bit harder. Now, obviously, by him taking that footage, I gave him the immediate options, which is to delete the footage while it was there, or indeed keep it for the later date, as is the GDPR rule. If he has deleted it, then there'll be no way back if there's ICO report. And if he hasn't deleted it and taken it home for his own personal viewing later on, in some sort of nefarious way, then that's rather concerning, isn't it? But you can see where the stinging irony comes into it. And I'm not actually filming children, and then the individual makes the wise decision to do so in front of everyone and in my camera shot. I'm not going to say I was any better, but in the years gone past, I never knew that there was no substitute for experience. I think this gentleman is also displaying the same thing, because out of all of the things that he said and did, the very most unwise thing that he said was about somebody else's children and a bet that he wanted to take on about whether or not somebody else had access to their children. Very unkind comment that always had potential to do someone Sweden, especially somebody who had the potential to make him look a complete idiot later on. So I know you've got those problems about your learning difficulties, and I absolutely know that you won't accept that there's no substitute for experience, but if there was even an inkling of wisdom in that clear fresh air between your ears, you would be wise enough to probably try and ensure that there's not going to be any privacy complaint abuse either here on or any of my new platforms. I've got new Facebook up and running now. Please come over and follow. We do TikTok lives all the time, and of course this old channel. And something which may interest this individual, MongTube at EA, that's still up and running. Then please come over and support. Whatever you do, don't talk about people's kids, because it's liable to do their Sweden, isn't it, sir? So we'll await to see if the privacy report comes in from the stars of this little film. And of course, if you can and if you will, please donate to ouraudit3@gmail.com via PayPal, so we can raise enough funds to make the report to the ICO about the GDPR breach against Circus. Just a little NB note to the owners of Circus. If you're running a ship and you've got a loose cannon flying around, shooting off and laying hands on people and saying stuff about their kids, you might want to make sure to secure that cannon before it blows the mast off your whole ship and sinks it. You get me? I bet you ain't got your kids is never a nice thing to say to another gentleman, isn't it, sir? See you soon. I'll be back down there soon. It might well appear that you can sit down there with your high vis and mighty, blab off what you like to who you like. I was down this seafront when you weren't happy in your nappy because the thick and brown prevented you sitting down.
Then it would become right. So that's against the GDPR law. What you just done there. Now that's why I'm filming. You see, because he's just taking a picture. Is that a personal?
So you can film him, but he can't film you.
Yeah, because like he works for a corporation, a company, and under the GDPR, I could claim the footage. Is that your private phone, or is that a private phone, or your company phone? Is that a private phone or a company phone? Right. I'm surprised you don't know this, because there is, and it's right, isn't it?
Well, I'm surprised you
like, you know, where am I filming children?
It's pointed at.
Where are children? Okay. Where are children?
Right in front of you?
Where? That's not a child. Oh, that's not a child.
There's a child just over there.
Right over there. You're the one picking the children out. I'm pointing over there. That's no children. Where? There's no children. And even if there was, I've got children. They're not children. And anyway, I've got children. I've got children. I've got children. It's up to you. Are
they not children?
Look, I've got a child. It's up to my responsibility. If I didn't want someone to be filmed, I'd just put them in private. Hey?
So there you go, the management of Circus. If you're wondering why I'm a little bit thrown out, if you try and picture yourself, if someone said that about your kids, this geezer's a complete and utter liability. He's laid hands on me and admitted it. He's breached GDPR and made the rest of your staff look pretty stupid. And let's just, for everyone to hear, let's just hear that one more time.
Hey?
The only place I don't want to see my kids is down a place with people like this. So there's your warning, public. So let's now move on to the report made to police in anticipation of the ICO report. Now, you get your privacy report in Circus. You keep saying stuff about people's kids, and then try and think how you'd feel if someone said it about yours.
Hey? Oh, that's a nasty thing to say. Of course I see it. Of course I see it. We've just come back from Alton Towers. There was loads of people filming. And you know, at the end of the day, are you thinking that like I'm the only person who's come past here filming today? Because like I'm just sort of waiting for someone to come past.
How many people have you seen doing it?
Loads. No, but I've seen like, yeah, look, right here, look. There you go. A picture? Oh, it's different. Light. That's different then, is it? Yeah. What's the difference? What's the difference? There's a child walking past. I actually took that picture. There was a child walking past. It's inconsequential. I'm not following any individuals around and putting in their face. Well, because you're not. I mean, if you were to accept what I'm trying to say, but you're not. You've come out of your.
We don't know what you use the footage for.
It doesn't matter what you know, what you think. You know what you want to think. You know, this guy's inferred that I'm some sort of like, you know, kiddie fiddler or something. I don't know. He's saying that I don't see my kids. You've laid hands on me. You've laid hands on me. You've breached GDPR by taking pictures of me on your own phone. Like, because I can claim footage from established. It is an SI. I could make a subject access request for say that the footage he was taken earlier. That any footage you take, I can then claim that footage under a SARS request. Well, how can I do it if you got it on your phone?
Well, there you go.
Right, that's why you're not really allowed to do that under the GDPR rules.
Well, then why don't you go and call the police?
Oh, if you want to call the police, they'll come over and they'll say what I'm saying is exactly right. If I was harassing someone, you came up to me, didn't you?
Call the police.
Why would I want to call the police?
Have you got footage on me?
Why would I want to call the police? I'm not bothered with you filming. But I'm just telling you, your job is like, if you're taking pictures of the public with your private phone, then can't take that footage. And yes, if the police came over, they would say, I saw you do it. I've got it on camera. That's why I'm filming. See, that's why I'm filming.
So if you got then go to the police.
I didn't say on film. I've got to show you nothing. If I make a subject access request to a company, that's the rules. That's the law. You can ask the police. I already know. I've already asked them. And if honestly, if you went and got them, they would back up what you're saying. But you still don't accept that I can film anything I can see in public. Is that true? You don't, do you? The truth of it is, if you hadn't come to me, I'd been gone by now, wouldn't I? That's the regrettable thing. So I'm going to go over here and film. That's all right. Is that going to be all right? If there was some sort of a crime against one of your customers or something, and I was the only one to catch it on camera, you'd want the footage, wouldn't you?
We've got footage in all our menus.
Say we was in an angle where you hadn't caught it, and you know, like if it was something significant. You know, in New York, a plane crashed into a building, and fortunately, some people like filmed it, and we all watch it now, don't we? It's just a public right. I'm surprised, to be honest with you, that you don't know.
I'm not going to talk with you while you've got a camera in my face.
Camera in your face, yeah? What, like this? When you're subject to GDPR? Management, seriously, if you don't rein these melts in, they are a serious threat to your business.
I'm not going to talk with you while you've got a camera in my face.
In your face. I mean, there's a camera over there collecting data on you. I mean, okay. All right, you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. So anyway, where were we? I'll continue now. Take some pictures of these bikes, okay. So, yeah, which one's the fastest? Probably this one, yeah?
No, that's only a 125.
No way.
Yeah, that's my one.
That's wicked though. The other thing is, people are coming past with dash cams, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
And the geezers basically accused me of being filming children. Irritating, isn't it? It's irritating. Yeah, they're nice bikes, man. No, they don't want me filming. Unbelievable. Look at all the lights and everything. I've done this 3 times.
Do it from angles.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. But I'm catching your bikes in it as well. You know, not your faces if you don't want to. I'm respectful like that. I'm respectful like that. Look, you've got children coming past. Not as if I'm doing it in that sort of way. Do you know what I mean? And
2 bills.
and yet. We've done this 2 times before. Thank you, lads. Thank you. Wait, be careful on these bikes, man. Be careful on these bikes, though, wouldn't you? Because my buddy, he's had an accident on one.
We've all been riding for years.
What's the best bike? That one. Good lad. I thought the eyes were drawn to that one, but that one's obviously the
Anniversary, that's what.
That's a beast, isn't it?
Yeah, 20th anniversary.
How much does that do, top end?
Yeah, it cost me 3.5.
Love that sound. What's the decibels on that one? Do you know that sign over there? Do you know what it says? No making noise. There's no scooters either, electric scooters, believe it or not. Yeah, stay safe, guys. Have a good one. I was kind of hoping to see you. Better ones. This one. This good old Monte Carlo. We don't want to go with the illegal gambling sign up there. I pointed this out before, but advertising the gambling not allowed on public. But up top there is the original building. Then we've got the Hope Hotel. We're going to continue with our historic view of the South End history. As you can see, the cornucopia, which is like one of the ancient pubs, is gone now. It has gone. If somebody hadn't have documented it, we would have never known it was there in the first place. But look at this. Look at this out here. You know, it's quite haunted. And if we turn around, I'm pretty damn sure that, I thought we was going to see I thought we were going to see some redness. But if you can see the place and just get a view on it, it will be interesting. So there is rather a sad sight of sort of dilapidated Kurzel. Now we've got plenty of police vehicles here. I wonder if we can get any of the police to reinforce what we've been saying, or whether they will back us up. It's fine. Hello. It literally 5 minutes of your time, and you know the guy, the security guy down at Circus. I just came past. I was doing a sort of like a sort of scan of the seafront pier, the museum. Then I came round. I was taking a picture of the Olympia. You know the toppage of the building. It's got
Right,
And then the guy came out and said, you know, I had to stop filming. I was filming children. He was claiming, not true. And then one of the other associates, he started filming me.
Who?
One of the security guys.
All right.
And I said to him, well, you know, really, you have to either delete that or keep it, so I can, because it's GDPR,
right,
sort of thing that I can claim under the SARS request if necessary.
Yeah.
And he's refused to do so. And basically, I've not gone onto their property or anything. I sort of like object to them making assumptions that I'm a paedophile or something, phoning to people and children. The footage is clearly seen to I'm not following any individuals about, or even filming children there.
Okay.
If you could have a little word with them, just to put them in the, I'm not asking to be there. I'm going to toddle off.
Thank you.
But it's just because if they don't, they're going to end up getting sued for, you know, themselves. It's a bit hypocritical. Thank you for listening to that.
No.
What the hell? There we go. Hard-working police, looking after the public. Where are they? I don't know what we've got going on. Yes, we've got some blues. Look at this. Look at this. You all right? I don't know. They ran down. I don't think it's anything to do with me, but now we're interested. Look. Now we're interested. I don't know how far down they're going to go. I think they've gone up to the high street. But there you go. So that's a lovely final view of Southend, and it's incredible, isn't it? And it's a warning. Approached and was ejected from your premises in no uncertain terms. So that's stuff. Yeah, you've won it, mate. That's the attitude. Do you know, I've just been down the seafront and like Circus.
life seems impossible, look from a new angle. Change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Focus now, focus on love. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle. Change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Focus now, focus on love. When life seems impossible, look from a new angle. Change just one little thing. When life feels intolerable, find your true source of love. Focus now, focus on love.
What it is. So keep going, and may peace be with you.